Hello, this is Miss Lazybones, and today we are going to talk about prunes and prune juice. Say what? Are we getting at the age where we have to have prunes and prune juice? What's the story with that? Why do older people seem to have a lot of prunes and prune juice? That's who I think of. I'm sorry, I'm not being negative. It's just a fact. Well, there's a lot of benefits to prune juice and prunes. Apparently, it's good for a urinary tract infection. But the most important thing is when you're constipated. Nothing worse. The worst thing is when you're seriously constipated. And I'm not talking just having a bad day. I am talking about real constipation. It's common in older adults, and it can be a painful problem for infants as well. I didn't know that because I don't have any children. Oh no. Constipation can lead to hemorrhoids. Prune juice and prunes act as a laxative thanks to sorbitol. That is what gives it its sweet taste. Sorbitol is a type of carbohydrate called a sugar alcohol. Sorbitol is used as an over-the-counter remedy for constipation. Prunes and prune juices actually naturally have other properties besides the sorbitol to really help us out. So it's sort of a gift. Common causes of constipation. Well, common causes of constipation are not eating enough fiber, such as fruits and vegetables, a change in your lifestyle, like when I moved to Tennessee and it was stuck. I think there was a lot of iron in the water in Tennessee. Not drinking enough fluids, lack of exercise, certain medications, and too much iron, which, like I said, could be from the water, or perhaps you're taking an iron supplement for some reason. Don't overdo it. Talk to your doctor. Apparently, there's a way you can drink prune juice. You can Wikipedia that if you like. Prunes, as well as being high in fiber, with that sorbitol, increase the amount of fluid, which helps soften stools. Hate that word. Making them easier to pass. Increasing stool volume and frequency. Making them a natural laxative. Which brings me to this story. My mother cracked open a jar of these one day. I was 7 years old, and I ate almost the whole jar. Within minutes, Mom had to put an old-fashioned cloth diaper / nappy on me. I was singing the blues. My father thought it was the funniest thing he ever saw was a 7-year-old kid walking around in diapers because there was no stopping that. No stopping that. And we were meant to have a good time that night. And I think we did, but all I can remember is my dad laughing at the diaper. Unbelievable. The things we go through in life. Now, where do prunes come from? Well, a prune is a dried plum, most common from a European plum tree. Not all plums can be dried into prunes. A prune is a firm-fleshed fruit of the Prunes domestica varieties that have high soluble solids and do not ferment during the drying process. Now, there are California prunes, which trace their history back to the French Français prune variety, très bon. And that was grafted onto wild prune trees in California. This variety produces plums which are specifically developed to become prunes. And you could say, thank goodness for that. Because, they're more than just tasty, if you know what I mean. What are the benefits of prunes and prune juice? They stimulate the digestive system, anti-cancer potential, prevents anemia, heart health, reduces cholesterol, prevents liver disease, increases circulation, who knew? Reduces appetite, I like that, helps prevent osteoarthritis, improves cognition, and boosts metabolism. There are some drawbacks with prunes, as I told you before. Now, because they're high in iron, you might not want to be taking an iron tablet, because this can cause constipation, but you need to speak to your doctor. I'm just saying, prunes have iron, and they're known for that, and they might be a little bit nicer than taking another tablet, another pill. Talk to your doctor. They have vitamin B6, potassium. They're very high in potassium, which is good for your blood pressure. Potassium, blood pressure, my friends. Potassium is like the anti-salt, or as we say in the United States, anti-salt. Manganese, iron, vitamin C, vitamin K, riboflavin, which is a B vitamin, niacin, which is a B vitamin, magnesium, copper, phosphorus, and zinc. Prunes help in digestion and lower cholesterol in the body. Do animals get constipated? I used to work for doctors, and like older people would come in and doc would have to get out the spoon. I know this kid thinks that's funny. It's not funny for the patient. Absolutely not funny at all. The patients would have to get the spoon in order to get back to health and get back to normal. Oh, do I want to go on a sled again? Prunes, I love prunes. I love the taste of them. I know I had that problem when I was 7. I haven't had it since, but I do like prunes. In fact, I used to buy a box of prunes now and again back when in the United States, where I lived my whole life except for the last 7 years. I used to like prunes. I don't know. My husband says he can't stand them, and he doesn't like this kid's laughing at me again. Quit laughing at me. But I always ate a few prunes. I just like the taste of them. And nothing as good as those jarred ones and that heavy syrup. But I wouldn't eat. I think I'd be careful with that if I were you. They're a little too good. And apparently, like I said earlier, you can help children with their constipation. But I've never had kids, and I don't know anything about it. There's a certain way of preparing, like prune juice for children. I'm not even going to speculate, okay? We need our gut health. That's what's important. They're delicious. If you haven't had a prune in a while, maybe try them again. Just don't overdo it. You don't want to end up in the nappies, in the diapers. Get your exercise. Eat right. Stay tuned to this channel for little bits and little tips that we can do that are not hard, so we can be just a little bit healthier and get a few results. I think we have a glimmer of health here. We can make a community, and we're going to be better together. See you next time. Bye.